So I wanted to introduce everyone, one of my favorite patients, Melissa. Melissa came to us not long ago, right? It was, when did you start?
Let's see, March I came for my consultation, like right around the end of March.
In March. And Melissa was not totally convinced her first appointment. So she wasn't sold right away, right? She had told me she had another office or another 2 offices to go to. But I kind of had a feeling that you were going to come back. And I'm glad you did. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, as I told you, my sister has been in the dental field for, I want to say 15 years now. So kind of anything I have, I kind of go through her for her stamp of approval or to find a dentist or anything like that, because I have a big dentist phobia. So before I had even made any consultations, she sends me your Google page. And I'm like, Dr. Implant, I'm like, I see him all over TikTok. I'm like, why'd you pick him? And she's like, no, like, look at his website. The reviews are phenomenal. Like, he explains everything thoroughly. Like,
we got good reviews.
This would be my first choice. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, find another one. Find like 2 more. So she finds me another 2 offices, but I got the first appointment with you. So I went in and the entire staff was amazing. Jackie, from setting up the appointment, the questions, explaining everything. It was just like, I knew while I was sitting in the chair, I was like, damn, this is my dentist, but I didn't want to admit it.
Right. You wanted to go through the process,
yes,
right?
You never, it's like they say, you never want to go with the first one. And I was just like, no, like I have to see the other 2, and I just have to get like information, and other people need to see my teeth, and it can't just be the first, like it can't be him the first time. But then my second consultation, the dentist wasn't even there.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't even get to talk to him. I didn't get to meet him.
What did you see? Did you
just like an assistant?
What were you like? An assistant?
In Brickell, yeah. It was they shall remain nameless. A dentist's office in Brickell.
Wow.
And I didn't get to meet the dentist, but she went through everything with me, and it just felt very impersonal.
Right.
And I'm Cuban. I'm very family oriented, so I didn't get that like warm, fuzzy feeling from the dentist's office. I was like, if I call them and I'm in pain, they're not gonna care.
Well, this is a big procedure, right?
It's a huge procedure.
You want to see the person that's actually
going to be in your mouth.
Involved.
Yeah,
exactly.
Of course.
So that is definitely, and I've heard that before. There's other places that do the same. They stick you in a consultation room and so forth. But with us, we try to have that family culture. You know, we try to make you feel at ease. And you know, each case is different. And with your particular case, I remember one of the biggest things, the challenges is you were scared of the dentist.
Yeah, petrified.
Well, I think you still are, right? Or not as much.
Well, I was in your office on Monday.
Right.
And
how was that? You came for cleaning?
Full cleaning. And I will say this, I've never had a dental cleaning without anesthesia until Monday.
Wow.
So
you felt very comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
Paulina did your cleaning?
She did.
She did. Yeah, she's amazing.
It was painless. She did the whole cleansing, and I left, and I could chew, and I wasn't swollen or numb afterward. And that was a new experience, because I'm literally always like, what are you going to do? Don't touch my mouth. Tell me what you're doing. I'm a child.
Right.
When it comes to the dentist.
So when you, that morning, were you nervous coming to the office? Was it something that, you know, when were you most scared? Was it the morning, the night before, you know, leading up to that office, leading up to that appointment? Did you have any like second doubts of like, should I? No. That's amazing.
No, I mean, I had known for a long time that I wanted a solution to my dental problems. And not only did you guys give that to me, but I felt very comfortable, very secure. Like I knew everything was gonna be okay. Anytime I've ever called you guys or sent a message, I get a response right away. very attentive, and that's what I like when I'm receiving care, especially when it's something so serious as your mouth and everything that goes into dental implants. So I wasn't nervous. I would say much more anxious. Like, I remember I yelled at the Uber driver. I was like, "You're gonna make me late. I have surgery. I need
you
to
had a lot
be
on
there."
Yeah, you had a lot on your plate that.
And
your mind.
but it was still like, I'm in a bunch of dental groups on like Facebook, and you read horror stories. Like, I went in so prepared. Like, I had a cooling mask at home. I had arnica. I was prepared to be like a bruised, swollen peach and in pain, because I've never not had dental pain. Yeah.
You know what? We treat every case different, right? Like, so the difference between Dr. Implant and other offices, let's not say, like they do things a certain way.
Right.
For everybody, we treat each patient different, right? So when you came to us, the leading cause of tooth loss is either periodontal disease, right? Or cavities, poor enamel, so you didn't have periodontal disease. You had the beginning of perio, but you didn't have, your issues was more the quality of your teeth, your enamel. You had cavities. You had a lot of work done, and you had, you were just tired of. You have to look at it as an investment. So when we looked at you, we said, well, let's try to make her case unique, right? Today, right now, with your smile, nobody would ever know if you have implants or if they're your natural teeth, right?
Nobody
because
knows.
we did an FP1 design, which is the most natural possible way of preserving her gum, her bone, and we basically just replaced her teeth with implants. And we kept her bone, we kept her gum in place, and now she has a gorgeous smile. And we did it all in 24 hours.
Literally. That was another thing. I was like, there's no way. I'm like, why do they even promote it like that? I'm like, there's just no way. And my sister was like, just go. You have to talk to them. You have to get information. And literally, it was just as advertised. I went in the morning, had everything pulled, implants placed. I went home, slept a majority of the day, woke up the next morning.
So it hurt. It didn't hurt.
It
didn't hurt, right?
I didn't.
You thought it was going to be worse than what it.
Oh my God, yeah. I was like prepared to like feel like I was dying, because anytime I've had any type of tooth pain, I'd rather go through labor all over again.
Wow.
Than to experience dental pain. So it was just like, I was prepared to feel all those things, but
and we didn't even we didn't use general anesthesia. Like, you didn't go.
No, I wasn't knocked out.
Used sedation. We used which patients love it because it puts you at ease. Most patients fall asleep. You have gas. You have nitrogen. You fell asleep. So it's not like it's. I think that it helps you get through the whole process, and you did extremely well. And I was so happy and so proud of your case. It came out very, very nice. Leading up to the during the healing period, right away, I'm sure you felt the benefits. So
yeah.
Have you gotten any compliments?
Oh yeah, everybody's like, did you whiten your teeth? And I'm like, yeah. It's only a few, like, I would say close people. No, it's not something that are like, go on my Instagram like, I have dental implants.
Right.
But I'm always willing to share my story if I know somebody has.
Well, you have the Dr. Implant smile, and the Dr. Implant smile could be veneers, it could be crowns, it could be anything. So nobody would ever know if they're implants or not. You just have that Dr. Implant smile.
That's true.
So,
but I'm not ashamed, because I think, especially in this country and just with everything, we go through so many health problems, and teeth are a very big part of it. And there's so many things that affect your teeth, just in general, even pregnancy.
You did something for your quality of life, for your health, right?
Yeah, because
benefited.
There was, I think, a famous, I forgot if he was an NBA player or an NFL player, and I had heard the story probably about a month prior to
he passed away.
Pulling the trigger. All this money, never got like a cavity fixed, and infection and heart attack.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was just like, oh my God, like that's petrifying. And so
There's
I sat
studies
down.
that prove that
Yeah,
the same
no,
bacteria
absolutely.
that's in your gums is
Can travel down
it,
to your
clogs
heart.
your arteries in your heart. So you did an amazing, and you look gorgeous. You have a beautiful smile now, and I want to really thank you for trusting us. Not trusting me, trusting Dr. Implant, trusting the process, trusting the team.
You guys made it very easy.
Yeah,
I will say that.
listen, it wouldn't have been possible if you wouldn't have given us the opportunity. So I want to thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing your story. And, you know, I look to see you in your follow-up appointments.
Yeah.
And because you do have lifetime warranty on the zirconia.
I do, absolutely.
So. Thank you so much.
Thank you.